The lesson.
Oh yeah.
So you're, freestyling at the house parties,
Yeah.
etc. around this time. And then at some point you've signed to, I think, Yuckmouth.
Yeah.
And that was is that Regime Gang?
Yeah, it was at the time Yuckmouth it was with Rap A Lot. So I signed with Smoke A Lot / Rap A Lot.
Oh, so you were signed on Rap A Lot.
Well, that's who put it out, basically. Yeah, so yeah.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
And then, so what year was that when you...
That's
when you
UGA. So if
Okay.
you look, Yuckmouth came out with compilations, UGA 1 and UGA 2, and I believe UGA 1 was 2002.
Okay.
And then he's got me on there. You see my name, Monsta Ganjah, Mac Dre. He's got Messy Marv. So he's like, Jay Prince gave him that outlet to be like, all right, introduce your homies you grew up with, your peers, and to the South. And that's a big, man, that was a big deal for being on Rap A Lot, bro. Like, much respect to Jay Prince, and I've met him. He knows me, knows my family. Yeah,
wow,
he's a
you've
good
met Jay
dude.
Prince?
Yeah, bro.
When did you meet Jay Prince, and how did that...
Several times, man. The first time I met Jay Prince was Yuckmouth. It was me, Yuckmouth, and you heard of Redman's cousin, Diesel Don?
No.
D-Don, how he says, D-Don in the cut.
Oh, he shouts it out in his
That's
tracks.
Diesel Don is D-Don, that's the homie. Yeah, he's from the regime too.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so that's Yuckmouth's boy. So me, it was Yuckmouth, Diesel Don, and myself. We went to the Source Awards, the first Source Awards, and it was in...
Is that like 94?
No, it wasn't 94. No, you know what? The one that was in L.A., it was like...
That's not the one where Suge dissed. That was 95, I reckon.
No, that's New York.
Ah.
Yeah, I'm talking about the Source Awards, the first one that was in L.A.
That was before. Was that before the...
That was after that.
After, yeah, okay.
Because they came to L.A., and I remember... Anyways, I met Suge. I met Jay Prince that day. He's with all his goons, the big homie Dread, the homie Red, what's the other homie Chief. Shout out all the homies from Rap A Lot. And then he was like, Yuckmouth was like, I need a ticket from Monsta. He was like, ooh, because Jay talks real real low.
Yeah.
So I came and he was like, this Monsta Ganjah, He's like really mobbed out. He's official. He's like, who is he? He's like, oh, it's Boo-Yah tribe is his family. It was from then he was like, I'm cool with them. That's my peoples, man.
Yeah.
So he was like, cool. He gave me a ticket, a pass. And then, I started seeing him. Like, I went to the compound. I seen his sons when they were little, Jazz and Chaz, I think. They used to be at the compound. So I've met Jay Prince quite a few times. I've been around Pimp C, Bun B. Rest in peace, Pimp C, man. That was the homie. I was there when he got out of jail. Like, the Houston, it was the NBA All-Star. Yeah, that was a time, bro.
When Pimp C got out.
Yeah, it was like around, I can't remember the exact time, but like maybe like a year or 6 months later, it was the NBA All-Star in Houston. And it was just, because it was in Houston. So it's like, MC got out. Houston
it's
was like,
a big deal.
Yeah, it was, man, everybody was there, bro. It was crack. It was like, now that all this COVID shit happens, I'm just like, wow, bro. Social media was around then because, certain people had beef and da-da-da, but back then it was like everybody was there, you know what I'm saying? Chilling, kicking it.
So how well did you get to know the UGK guys, in particular Pimp C?
Not really. I mean, I'm Yuckmouth's crew, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They know my family from the Boo-Yah tribe, and then we kick it like, Yuckmouth. I met Bun B quite a few times, and I've been in the studio with Bun B and Zero, and then that dude Mike Dean, who works for Travis Scott.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, I know Mike Dean real well. Mike Dean, I've rapped on some of his beats. So yeah, I've been in the studio with them, because Yuckmouth had a project, and he had to get Bun B. So Bun B came in, and then he got Yuckmouth on his stuff. So we went to his studio, and then, we met his crew, the Middle Fingers. He has like a crew called the Middle Fingers. Yeah, so, and then I met Pimp C, was like at the hotel, and we was just like partying. Yeah, it was not like. Yeah, it was more like partying.
How do you feel about his passing? Because when I've watched the documentaries, you know, there's people who feel, because it was, I think it was released that he passed away from like a lean overdose, but there's a lot of people who don't believe that, and they believe that, you know, powers that be basically assassinated him for speaking some truths about certain issues.
Oh yeah, I mean, hey man, I don't know, man. There's no telling, that could be true, hey. Because yeah, I know what you mean. He was, but then you know, to be honest, to actually look at it, the culture's already fucked. So what is his? And this is my big homie. I'm just saying this because like I gotta drop some knowledge too, because everybody's always saying like, you know, making a big deal out of it, but we've already murdered so many people. Not me personally, but I'm saying the culture, like gang. Black on black crime, brown on brown crime. What is his one? Why would they go, let's work him out? If people know Pimp C, like I know Pimp C, he was off Yowda, ecstasy. You know, he's banging chicks out. Nigga had a heart attack, bro. And he was on tour, bro. Like, yeah, so I mean, the lean, I don't know about the lean, because I don't think he ever sipped lean. Pimp C never sipped lean, never ever sipped lean. So yeah, I don't know, but I think like, you know, all the other stuff, he was just like a rock star. So I think, and he was on tour with Too Short. I think so. He was on tour with Too Short. Yeah, there was a lot. I seen that. I was tripping. I was like, dang. I had me thinking. I was like, dang, because he did say some things, but then I was like, man, I don't know.
Well, rest in peace, man. He's one of the best that ever did it from down
He's
south.
funny, bro.
I love his interviews and shit, man.
We have an inside joke. All he would say, turn the goddamn mic on. Turn the mic on. That's all he was saying. He was just like, he talks like a cowboy, like, already. You know what I'm saying? I was like, that nigga don't give a fuck, man. I'm like, and then I seen Lil Boosie and Lil Webby, because Lil Webby and Boosie was signed to Trill, was signed to Pimp C. I seen Boosie when he was young, during that time. Seen that nigga, him and you know, Boosie had money. Boosie had like fucking 20 stacks on him. Like,
is this before he went to Death Row and all that shit? Like, not Death Row Records, like actual Lil Boosie.
Yeah.
Because he ended up in jail and then
this was right, I think, when he got the deal, when Pimp C got them to deal with Warner Brothers and they did Trill. Remember, because they had a label Trill. And then after he got locked up. So yeah.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
So you were around him as well.
Yeah, I was telling he was just the same way he is, man. He was just like that, like but younger, you know what I mean? But cool, cool dude. He gave it up to Yuck Mouth.
Yeah, word.
Yeah, he was cool. I seen him. We was actually right by Johnny Dang's shop. That's where we were. We was at the gallery and everybody was all there.
The lesson.
Oh, yeah.